JT Show.
What's going on, Smashers, and welcome to another episode of the Smash JT Show, my weekly episodic adventure discussing divisive issues in the video game industry and beyond sometimes. It airs every Friday. If you like what I'm doing, hit the like. If you don't, hit the dislike. Smash the subscribe, bell for notifications, and let's just press start. Microsoft is canceling April Fool's Day. Yeah, you heard that right. There is a memo that surfaced from Chris Capicella, the chief of marketing at Microsoft. Apparently, he doesn't want anyone pulling any Microsoft pranks this year. No April Fool's jokes on April 1st. Why? Because it's been shown that pranks and jokes affect the bottom line. And if you've been in business, you know the only thing that matters, unfortunately, whether you want to like it or not, is money. And if they're not making money, they're not going to be happy. The official memo obtained says, "Hey everyone, it's that time of year when tech companies try to show their creativity with April Fool's Day stunts. Sometimes the outcomes are amusing and sometimes they're not. Either way, data tells us these stunts have limited positive impact and can actually result in unwanted news cycles. Considering the headwinds the tech industry is facing today, I'm asking all teams at Microsoft to not do any public-facing April Fool's Day stunts. I appreciate that people may have devoted time and resources to these activities, but I believe we have more to lose than gain by attempting to be funny on this one day. Please forward to your teams and internal partners to ensure people are aware of the ask to stand down on external April Fool's Day activities." So he's not completely canceling April Fools. He just doesn't want any jokes or pranks affecting anything Microsoft does externally. Nothing official, but Microsoft has done pranks in the past, not even at April Fools, but recently they made a joke trying to bring that Clippy, the really annoying paperclip guy, back from Microsoft Word, who has been out of a job since 2001, and Microsoft's marketing team wasn't a big fan of them resurrecting this character. So whatever they're doing, they don't want the jokes to affect the bottom line. They don't want these pranks to come in and ruin whatever Microsoft is trying to create. So from that aspect, I can kind of see where they're coming from. But then the rational side of me says, what are we even doing here? I mean, as human beings, as people who are working on a day in and day out basis, the grind can get real. And sometimes a prank to lighten the mood, as long as it's lighthearted and good-natured, doesn't affect or hurt anybody, can actually raise the spirits of a team, if done right. Pranks are a very, very thin line gray area on when they're done right and when they can actually hurt. So yes, I can see both sides of this, but I do think it's funny that a corporation is stepping into April Fools and saying, we're not allowing this at our company. Anything external facing, anything that could be deemed as a prank is a no-go, and that typically means anyone who does that is probably going to be losing their job over a prank. So I don't ever want to see that happen. I feel like this is, in a way, another step towards the death of comedy in the reality that we live in today. I feel like sometimes people are taking life a little bit too seriously, focusing way too much on money instead of focusing on life and enjoying it. So yes, like I said, pranks can be bad. They can also be good and lighthearted and good-natured. There are definitely differences between the two, but pranks like bringing Clippy back is harmless. Pranks like hurting someone or making people think that something negative has happened to someone could create a perception that ruins their life or career over a joke. So yes, there are definitely two sides to the story. Should a company be coming in and canceling April Fool's Day? I think that's going a little bit too far. I feel like once corporations start stepping in and telling people how to act, how to live their lives, when it's not harming anyone, is overstepping their bounds just a little bit. I wouldn't be a big fan of working for a company that says, hey guys, sorry, this year April Fool's, not allowed to do anything. Sorry, it's affecting our bottom line. We've done studies to show that April Fool's pranks actually hurt us, so yeah, no more jokes anymore. I don't know what kind of environment that would be creating for the grand scheme of things in the long run. But I'd be very interested to hear where you guys stand on this extremely divisive issue, especially when you consider both sides of this and where you fall. And that's where I'm going to leave that topic. Moving on to the smashing video of the week, it comes to us from Rawman, who, if you aren't familiar, he's been a Smashing Creator of the Month previously. This dude is extremely talented. He's funny, he's hysterical, his edits are on point. He's something that every time he posts a video, I have to watch it. And in this video where he does a review of Bonanza Brothers, he actually has a collab with another creator I really enjoy, Grumpy from the Grumpy Munchkins, and they do a really entertaining back and forth on this. Everybody I've sent to this video already has come back raving about it, so definitely check it out. I'll put a link in the description below. Let them know I sent you.
Wow. But it works because you're grubby criminals, just like the wet bandits from Home Alone.
We are called the Moist Muggers.
And that's where I'm going to leave this week's episode. Again, I want to say a special thank you to all the Patreons listed next to me that help support the channel on a monthly basis with their pledge. If you're interested in joining them for as little as $1 per month, I'll put a link to my Patreon right next to me there. Also, if you enjoy what I'm doing here, again, this airs every Friday. Subscribe, hit the bell, and if you missed last week's episode, I'll put it right here. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, you stay smashing.